folks, we can't afford to pay $13,000 for every one of these. And when people are abusing the system, we've got to take the abuse out of the system, and that's what was started in the Budget and Finance Committee on this discussion. Secondly, we can't disenfranchise our community of interest. We've got to do that, but we have to recognize the fact that it's also clogging the system, that the easy access to appeal, which is being abused by some, is also clogging the planning department, a department that has lost 30% of its funding in the recent budget. How many people were you authorized in your department 2 years ago?
We were authorized 400 positions. 400
positions? Yes. All total?
Total.
For the whole department?
For our entire program.
Okay, and how many do you have right now?
We currently have about 290.
290.
Yes.
And declining?
Yes, and also I indicated yesterday, 80% of our staff is on furlough currently. That equates to about 24 to 25 full-time equivalent. So we have to take that out of the 290. Okay. And with the early retirement proposal, be passing maybe, we are taking a chance of maybe losing anywhere from 30 to 50 because we have a lot of employees qualified for ERIP if it's passed.
So a department that was authorized for 400 people a year and a half ago is down to less than 250 probably, actually. Yes. That is a system that is already on the verge of breaking. And I think Mr. Reyes has said very clearly, this is a department in real stress. And the economic situation of the city is making that stress worse. And if we are subsidizing to the tune of $13,000, every one of these, and we're allowing people to abuse that system, we are foolhardy in thinking that we're going to keep our system going and that this department will continue to be successful. And we cannot be believing that you're going to fight for the rights of a few people when, in fact, you're really destroying the system. We have a considerable financial concern. As you all know, you've been sitting through the meetings, you know the cost factors involved in this. What I don't think you realize is that there's abuses going on in the system. We're subsidizing appeal processes to the tune of $12,900 plus on average.
Yes.
Each one.
And the planning department, after yesterday's hearing, did a rough estimate. We based on this is very rough. We're talking subsidy from the general fund somewhere around $3 million a year.
And Prop 13 allows by laws to collect up to the cost of providing the service, no matter what it is.
The state law allows us to recoup 100% of the cost.
Now, I'm not standing here saying, folks, we need to start charging $13,000. That is not the intent of what the Budget Committee was trying to accomplish, but rather to recognize the fact that we do subsidize those that have legitimate needs to make appeals. Those are the communities of interest, which are the neighbors, and in certain institutions that may be in the community. I know of people who go out throughout the city who have no specific interest whatsoever in certain cases, but appeal it because a certain developer is building it, and they don't like the developer, so they're abusing the system.